Hey guys, it's Brooke here, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I spoke about in our Hippie Lawyer Mom private community on Monday night. So just to give you guys an idea, every month we have a general topic that we like to cover for education, and then we can break that down into mini topics and we talk about them live in our group on Monday night. It's amazing, it's super fun, it's super informative. So this month is all about spring cleaning and getting rid of the toxins in our home. So last night I talked about the most dangerous room in our house. For those who have their washer and dryers in their house, did you know that that is the most dangerous room in your house? I didn't know that until a few years ago when I started on this wellness journey and I really started researching about what toxins are, how they affect us, and so on and so forth. And I was blown away by what companies can sell and not warn us what's in it that is potentially, more likely than not, hurting our bodies, hurting our children's bodies, hurting our families' bodies. So it's kind of been this mission of mine to get out there and really just speak truth and bring awareness so that you can make an informed decision about what you're bringing into your home, what you're putting on your body, what you're exposing your children to. Because I know as a mom, that is my biggest concern, right? And if these companies aren't forced to tell us what's in it, most of the time we'll never know because we're so busy being moms and wives and employees and business owners. We don't have the time to go look up random chemicals, right? So my goal is to help you with that. Let's talk a little bit about why your laundry room is the most dangerous room in your house. So let's start with the fact that dryer vents emit about 25 different volatile organic compounds every time you run the dryer. So if your dryer vent doesn't go outside, then you are just breathing in all of those chemicals into your lungs. Not good, right? And if your dryer vent's going outside, which I know some of us have dryer vents that go outside, we can still smell them. I know when I'm walking up to my house, I can tell when my neighbor's doing her laundry based on that smell. And that smell alone is so hazardous to our lungs. And then people think, okay, I'll work on that, right? I'll make sure my dryer vent's not blocked. I won't breathe it in. I won't be around when it's running. I mean, we're still putting that out into the environment and into the air. But more than just our dryer vent, let's talk about our laundry detergent. What type of laundry detergent do you use, and have you ever read the chemicals? One of my favorite websites to go to, you can actually download the app, is EWG, Environmental Working Group. You can literally scan a product and it'll tell you on a rating scale how good it is or how harmful it is to your health. And people think laundry detergent, well, it's just a little amount that I'm pouring into the laundry machine, right? No, the average American family washes 80 pounds a week of laundry. Crazy, right? So those little amounts really add up over time. And if we look at the ingredients in our laundry detergent, many of them contain ingredients such as fragrance, which I'll talk about in a second, which is one of the worst. Anything that has fragrance, that says fragrance, get rid of it. Has endocrine disruptors, which affects the way our body functions. It affects our hormones, affects the way we feel, it affects our thyroids, it affects our adrenals. The list goes on and on. Neurotoxins, many of them have neurotoxins. Those are toxins to your brain. Those are toxins to your children's brains. And cancer-causing chemicals, right? None of that sounds good at all, and we need to get rid of all of it. So scientists now are, right, it takes time for research to come through. They have to have people that they can test things on, people who've used products for a long time. And I should back up and say that this is important, not just what we breathe in, but what we put on our bodies, because our skin is our biggest organ and our clothes are on our bodies all day, right? So scientists are now directly linking the rise of degenerative disease to the exposure of chemicals in our home and in our workplace. Crazy, right? So it's important, and you should stop, take a few minutes, and pay attention to what chemicals are in your home and what chemicals are in your workplace. Here's something scary. The American Cancer Society now, or I should say in 2018, said that 1 in 3 men, 1 in 2 women will get cancer in their lifetime. Those are horrible. Those are horrible statistics. I would not want to bet on that, right? That's horrible. I don't want to be the 1 in 2, and I don't know about you, but you probably don't. Even more crazy is cancer now is a second leading cause of death in the United States after accidents. Cancer is a second leading cause of death in the United States after accidents. So scientists are now pulling this data, pulling this information, researching and publishing and saying that there's a direct correlation to the chemicals in our home and in our workplace with our overall health, wellness, longevity, and what our health looks like in a few years. Crazy. So let's talk about the villain. Aside from all of this, I swear, fragrance. I don't know about you guys, but I liked when things smelled clean and fresh. I'm a little bit crazy about that. I like my house to be a certain way. I like to smell a certain way. So I was a consumer of all the bad things, all of them. I'm like, what? I got a coupon. Let me get all those too. And when I researched and found out that fragrance is often mentioned first in these products is because of the hidden chemicals. So companies are allowed to shove somewhere between 1,000 to 3,000 different chemicals under the word fragrance, use it as an umbrella, and not tell you, the consumer, what it actually is. Horrible. And of those fragrances, the EWG says they have the top 5 allergens that cause asthma. So I often hear people who will come to me and say, Brooke, I get headaches, I have asthma, I have breathing issues, all of this. I'm like, get rid of the fragrance. Fragrance is the cause of so many things, but we are so trained, myself included, to treat symptoms and side effects and not the root cause. And oftentimes these root causes are chemicals that we are exposing our bodies to and our families' bodies to all the time. Also in these fragrances, phthalates, 75% of them contain phthalates, which are linked to diabetes, obesity, hormone disruption, and so much more, right? That's just what I hear all the time. I struggle with my hormones. I struggle with my weight. I struggle with losing weight. I struggle with my thyroid. Like, all of these are linked to the chemicals that you're exposed to on a daily basis. And one more, because I love information. Mount Sinai Children's Hospital did a study, and they linked the exposure of fragrance to women who were exposed to fragrance in their first and third trimester to while they're carrying, to ADHD and autism. So not only is it hurting you, but it's hurting your baby if you're carrying, if you decide to in the future, and it can also affect your ability to even get pregnant. So much, you guys. I hope that this was a little bit of awareness to you. There's so many alternatives out there. You can make your own clean laundry detergent with very simple chemicals, or my favorite, because I don't have time to DIY, is I love doTERRA's On Guard laundry detergent. It is non-toxic, it's environmentally friendly, plus my kids are getting that On Guard in their system all the time. So do your research, use EWG, find a safe alternative for you and your family, because I promise you will look back and you will thank yourself when you are healthier in the future.